What up, world? You already know what time it is. Your boy Matt Miss the host with the most. Never need to brag no most. All we ever did was give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way and the real way for us players to play. We got to get out. Sorry, man, but I got to get on Lord Jamar, man. He be playing. Not Lord Jamar, Godfrey, man. He was playing this man Lord Jamar a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I can't co-sign it. You can't co-sign it. You knew exactly what you was doing because Lord Jamar was under scrutiny about the whole FBA Fat Joe thing. You know what I'm saying? He had people on both sides, you know, going against the thing. So what you did was you tried to throw him under the bus by putting him on the show with this weird-ass Professor Dave guy who took the name from the Flat Earth Dave dude. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a professor. He's a you say he's scientist explainer or some stupidness like that. So I don't like the way you address this, man. You know what I'm saying? You should go talk to Lord Jamar behind closed doors. Everybody got that uncle that conspiracy theorist driven, you know, and is gonna go overboard with who was good out here. But if Lord Jamar feels a certain way, then he should be able to say something. But y'all can't just diss Lord Jamar just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to be slick. I peeped the play already, and I'm like, yo, why you got to do all that? You know what I'm saying? A man like Lord Jamar should be respected and never neglected. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel a certain way about what he feels about Flat Earth, you don't bring that to the table right after I just said some crazy shit about him, calling him a loony bin. We want him bring him on the show, practically ambush him on some crazy shit. They call that shit real. That's not real, man. You know what I'm saying? So Godfrey, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't really know what was going to happen. But come on, dog. Everybody just clicks and views. Yo, your homeboys are never supposed to be content. That's a rule of thumb. Your homies is never supposed to be content. So for you to do that, making content, it shows your lack of judgment and understanding about what's really going on with you. Let's look at what he was saying and how he addressed it.
He gave an open invite to Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay, let's. I think you out of order, God.
I'm out of order?
Yeah. Mike, play the clip.
Which clip? The one where he challenges Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Which clip are you talking about?
He knows. Yeah, the one with Neil when he.
That's what he's saying. Here we go.
Yeah.
Like right. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
You don't respect.
The Earth is a triangle. Let me explain. It's not a circle. It's not flat. It's a triangle. You're all wrong. All of you mothers are wrong. And it's because I'm light-skinned that you don't believe me.
During the
Tyson and said that Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I happen to know. I know. I met Neil, but I'm really tight with Chuck Knight as Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's his co-host.
Yes.
So I hit up Chuck. Chuck hit me back and he said, "Listen, he says, look, Neil is swamped. There's no way I could get Neil. All right, well,
which is fine. If Neil wants to come later, hell, it's Neil.
Right, exactly. But then what happened was I saw a clip with Dave did a response video.
deGrasse Tyson, right? And so
I was absolutely, and I said this to you, God, that I'm a little funny about letting Professor Dave debate him on your platform.
And my thing is that somebody don't agree with you. And so let's see. It's science. Let's see what happens, you know?
Right, but I said to you several times that I didn't like the optics of it.
Right, of course not. Right. We got to get a black person.
Right.
And we tried, and they weren't available.
But I made that step, and I only made that jump because he said, I'll debate Neil deGrasse Tyson. So I'm always looking, for ways to build, to make better content. So okay, let's do it, right? I did not know that it was gonna be a trash-in the way it was a trash-in, because I just assumed if you're that boisterous about your fucking point,
okay, this is gonna be a good, and I was gonna like, me and you were gonna like, we're gonna shut the fuck up and let them go back and forth, and it's gonna be a nice volley. And then I just thought,
Professor Dave, his response video before you guys had him on was his response video, like Cord was saying.
Yeah, he goes because he that's they come at him, and he'll go against 5, 6, 7 of them coming at him. They'll curse him out. They go, they go, what the fuck you, da da da. He'll be like, I don't think, was he fucked up with it? I don't think so.
Well, okay, let me say this. Lord Jamar had not seen the response.
And it's not like this Professor Dave dude didn't know who Lord Jamar was. He already did a video trying to debunk Lord Jamar months prior to this. So he already did his research on Lord Jamar. So he was coming on the show. We're already aware of what Jamar was going to say and everything like that. And it wasn't like Lord Jamar was him or what he was saying. Anyway, you gotta understand that, because if Lord Jamar knew that he was gonna come on and he was debating this guy, he would have been more prepared, you know what I'm saying? Lord Jamar not a scientist, he's not gonna break down scientifically. And why can't we put stuff in layman's terms when it comes to this science thing? Now, that whole debate, a lot of slander back and forth, but it wasn't like he was really schooling Lord Jamar. He was more like, oh, this is science. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't understand why he wants to question science. But some things in science are just theories. They don't really make sense. But when you have a dude like Dave, who just makes his money off the flat earth and creationists and stuff like that, because basically he's just an anti-God. It's kind of weird, because you would think Godfrey, with the name Godfrey, you would have a little bit more understanding.
It was like, this is the dumbest shit ever, blah, 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 blah.
Which is fine, I think.
Blasting him, right?
But it
or does Godfrey mean you're free of God? You know, you don't want to be as a God-fearing person. I understand that, you know, don't have God in your name. Listen to God, that don't make no sense.
doesn't matter because Lord Jamar never even saw that.
He never even saw it.
Right.
Right. So when they, Lord Jamar, I've spoke to him a couple of times on the phone, but it's Godfrey's friend. So I was making the connection with Dave, and Godfrey was making the
when we asked him,
yeah, when you asked him,
I said, yo, why don't you go against this guy named Dave, blah blah blah. He goes, okay. He said, let me think about it. He said, you know what, I'm gonna come through, you know what I mean? And on his own, I didn't force him. I said, I think it would be a really good fucking episode that you guys go at it. People love debates.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they watch presidential debates. They watch debates like Candace Owens. The reason why her crazy ass because she debates people, which I give her credit for, because she will go against whoever the fuck.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't give her credit for nothing.
Well,
she's a liar.
I'm just saying. That's not the
my
point. I'm just
Look
saying
at that.
she doesn't run from a debate. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Candace Owens is dumb as a doorknob, stiff as a nail. You already know she's planning for the white folks. Why would you even make that reference? You know what I'm saying? Chuck the Lord Jamar saying breath Candace Owens? Huh? Tricky? Where they do that at?
That's all I'm saying.
Flyer.
Yeah, I just said shit, crazy ass dude.
Okay. I want to, before you say, I don't want anybody to make the mistake that I think Candace Owens is cool on any level.
I didn't say she was cool. She doesn't run from a debate. You just want to put your opinion in about her.
Debate is Earth. I don't know why, but is Earth flat or round?
I know it's yeah.
Yeah.
And so, because if flat earthers are there's something.
Yeah.
Voice, but flat earthers are really like hard about it. It's like MAGA shit.
Yeah, but you know
like
what?
MAGA shit.
I know the same way with religion. Like when people are like atheists or it's like they think that they are not believing in anything, but I'm like, you don't believe in it stronger than people believe, and you're trying to get us to not believe.
Yeah,
it's the same thing.
And my thing is, it's because like Ante doesn't believe in God, but I don't go, oh, why does God? Blah, blah, blah. They believe whatever you want. If that's his. First of all, the concept of God, all were said there's God. Okay, cool. People who are atheists once believed in it. You know, so about the people that just are neither and just act properly or whatever. I was taught there was a God, blah blah blah. My parent, I got God in my name.
Look, Zainab, this is probably the first time Zainab's ever hearing that I'm an atheist, because I've never put it on her. I've never pushed myself on it, because
that's okay to be who you are.
Right.
That's all right. Because guess what?
Oh, you doing that Muslim shit?
Yeah.
Because my thing is this: either way, we're all human beings. We all sleep, all right here. Unless somebody has superpowers, we're all here trying to figure ourselves out, regardless of what it is. So I was saying, so now, he said, he goes, when we bring Dave on, Dave's like, hell yeah, I want to do this. I'm like, it's going to be great.
Godfrey.
As soon as he gets on, I'm thinking it's going to be good. He goes, fuck Professor Dave. Do we have that? We're going to show this. And watch. It was very strange. And I was like, I kind of threw me off. All right, here we go.
Dave, here's my thing. Man, let me fuck Professor Dave. Before he even get here. You know why?
I can keep it going, but he was really like, I don't fuck that dude. I want to talk. And then what did he call him? Did he call him the F word?
Well, said the F word, homo,
it was just weird. It was just a little.
At one point, I think he said he went down on his own father,
which is also kind of ill, because
at one point he said he went down on his own dad.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Go ahead.
And I was like, this is a platform, like, for you to come on and go down that road. It's to, in my opinion, is disrespectful to the platform, because Dave came on as the guest, Jamal came on as a guest. why would you not expect a blatant, just a basic respect for each other on the platform? Period.
Right. That's and I'm like, so my podcast don't mean shit to you because I did his podcast. I've never disrespected his podcast. I always was respectful to his podcast. And and then when when they were going back and forth, they didn't stand down. He was like, no, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I was like, okay. And it got a little viral. It got a little viral and shit. Oh, the episode. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because that fucks with my shit. That fucks my money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't show it, because we cut it off right away too. Like I say, oh, this is gonna be cool. Yeah. It happens, and I said I won't show it. Yeah. I won't do it. I did not show it. Yeah. And that cuts into my shit. Yeah. And then everybody's like, yo,
Godfrey didn't have an episode.
Right.
And then the other episode, because Dave recorded on his side, Dave got 500,000 views on his side for putting up the clip of it, because he had recorded it on his end.
Yeah. And so
did you guys know that he was recording?
I didn't know he was recording. I had no idea. I didn't even think about it.
No, we didn't know, but the part of the deal of him coming on was that he could have the footage.
Right.
This dude has 4 million followers. So he wasn't charging us anything to come on. Right. He was coming on, and all he asked for is just so long as I can get the footage.
Yeah. So, and I did do it, and everybody's asking me, why didn't you put up the flat? Oh man, why didn't you put up? No, and even on videos, like my regular content, people are like, yo, fuck all that. But yo, what's up with that? You ain't slick. You just gonna put up shit and act like you missed an episode? Motherfuckers was mad as shit.
It was like, fuck your Steve Harvey.
Yo, man, that's a good impersonation, but impersonate that episode, motherfucker. They were coming at me still to this day, go, why'd you let this motherfucker punk you into not? I said, it wasn't about that. It was about being a friend. That's what I wanted to do. Cause I'm that kind of guy. I'm not a fuckboy. I'm not. No one can, nobody. You can not like me cause whatever, that's fine. But as far as backstabbing people I know, as far as being like a gossip, I'm not that. I don't like to confront. Like if there's a problem we have, let's talk about it. That's just me. I don't owe anybody any fucking money. I don't owe anybody shit. Nothing. I got plenty of comedians that do not like me, and I've done nothing to them. And they've shown how they don't like for no reason. I know comics that have hated on me for years. People will say, well, why did you blah, blah, blah. I go, well, there's comics that block that. I'm being honest. I'm not even, because I've seen it.
Check this out.
What's up?
Afterwards, I call Godfrey. I'm calling Godfrey the next day. I'm calling Godfrey. Godfrey's not picking up the phone, which is weird. And and then he says, I'm on the phone with Lord Jamar. Yeah. And I text him, I said, I know he's pissed at me. Right? Yes. And Godfrey goes, his text back to me is yup. And I go, well, what's up? And then Godfrey says to me that Lord Jamar said that I drugged him.
Yeah, he drugged him. He said, I think your boy drugged me. I go, what? First of all, I'm not a weed smoker, so I'm like, I don't get it. He goes, I was out of sorts on that episode. So I go, but you smoke all day, every day. He's always rolling joints on there.
He rolled 3 blunts.
The whole place was smoke. And he goes, your boy tried to why would he do that? Like, he did it because he's like, yo, that's my man. I'm going to get him some weed, blah, 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 blah. And he threw that in. I go, Dante wouldn't do no shit like he spike himself and give you the same shit. Like, he don't do shit like that. We're not those kind of guys. Give a fuck who he talks to. We don't do that kind of shit. Damn, what? And he goes, yo, and if I have to take legal action,
Wait. You going up too
What
far.
happened? What happened? What?
So first, then he was like,
You're a pimp. I'm sorry. He said you're
an ex-pimp.
Ex-pimp, yeah.
Such and such. And so you know how he manipulates people and blah, 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 blah. Now, I've never been
right.
lied or misrepresented myself. Pimping is not something that I'm proud of.
Right.
It's not something that I put in the front of. In fact, the reason why I'm not, because it was something that I didn't have ethically. I didn't have the stomach for it.
Right.
So I'm not. It's not something I brag about. But when you keep saying that, it's a way, in my mind, and it's shots fired because it's a way of disparaging me. Oh, this nigga he's a pimp. Yeah. He takes advantage of blah, 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 and he kept saying that, right? Yeah. So, Mike, you got the video.
They said when he called, he said he's a pimp, so he tried to. There's a video. The video what he did with the flat earthers.
Yeah. I got it.
Here it is. Okay, let's see it.
Cool. I let this sucker bitch, pull me into some shit.
Yeah. So he's calling us names and shit like that. It was your behavior, man. You did that. I didn't make you call this dude an F word. I didn't make you say fuck Dave. I didn't make any. I just said you showing up, cool. I even gave you money for the toll. Congestion fucking tax data. I said I didn't. This is your behavior, and now you blaming me for that shit. That's just that's bullshit. That makes
Godfrey, back up 2 points. So I'm not afraid of nobody, and I didn't do nothing wrong. So I text Jamar. I was like, yo, there's no way I would ever drug you. That's crazy. And he was like, oh, Godfrey said drugged. I didn't say drugged. I was like, well, I just want you to know I would never drug you. I go, and the only reason why we set this up in the first place was because you said you wanted to debate out of his own mouth. You saw the video. You said you wanted to
debate Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Debate Neil deGrasse Tyson. I couldn't get Neil, so I got the next best thing, and that's how it went down. I had no idea that he wasn't inept to with his own points or to deal with this dude.
Yeah,
any of that. It was just me putting it together because he asked.
Yeah, man. And he said, I'm going to take some legal action. And then he goes, I didn't sign anything to show my. It's clever. You can't do that. Like, now you're going to do a lawsuit on me? Like, what? You called him. You called them F words and all kind of. Other shit. I'm like, maybe you're that kind of guy. Maybe you're that kind of whack ass dude. That's what you are. Because I didn't call you any names. I said, let's come views. What motherfucker? If you ain't doing shit for views, you should not be on social media. Everybody wants views. That's why everybody and their mama is twerking on whatever. They're doing sketches with their kids so they can be fucking influencers. You have to work. That's how you get money. Okay? That's how. Everybody's doing this shit for views, and you fucking right, I'm doing this for views.
But he
did this shit for views. That's why timing is everything. He knew exactly what he was doing. And now you want to flip it and say it's Lord Jamar's fault. Why did you take it down in the first place? You're gonna come back around and say this is what you call a full circle flip flop. But same time, that was Lord Jamar's homie, you know, and it's sad to see. Sad to see them just like that, you know.
Sold him out for views. That's what I stop. I've earned my shit on my own.
He's creating this beef to get the views.
Lord Jamar, stop it. I mean, Godfrey, stop it, because if you weren't on the Godcast, I don't think you would have had such a better big following. You have to understand that too, you know. You're like taking away from what his Godcast has done for you. And you're like, oh, I did this shit all by myself. Yeah, you probably helped it too, but it all started with Lord Jamar, so you gotta kind of pay homage, you know, instead of just saying, oh, blah, 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 blah. I did it all for views. Nah, bro. You knew what you was doing. You played possum. Now you wanna paint on your own boy. That's not right.
Probably, yeah, that helps him get views.
Yeah.
Because if he did, he'd be like, oh, let me not say anything. Views are currency.
Yeah.
Views are currency. That's important to have views. Oh man. And this is not some beef I'm having with him. I just think you calling us names and calling me out, I'm like, I did you a favor. I tried. And then you doing that, and so you backstabbing me? What the fuck kind of friend is that?
Hey, Mike, go to minute 4.
You know, and then he goes, oh, we gonna take care of it. Like, take care of what? You know, what did you think? What did you get from that, Dante, when he said we're gonna take care of that?
Sound like a threat.
Like, oh, we're gonna take care of it. Like, what do you mean? Over flat earth. This is what we're doing. But that's that hip-hop petty shit, I think. Comics we don't operate like that. You might get mad at a motherfucker here and there, but we don't really operate like that. But rappers will be like, I'm coming to get you, you shit.
Comics don't operate like that. What? Have we forgotten about Cat Williams, Steve Harvey beefs? All these comedians that have little beefs, that do little petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. Y'all be beefing too. Don't front. But what he's saying about the hip hop and all that, we're on a hip hop podcast with 2 hip hop artists. That's like, oh, hip hop thing? I ain't like that. You were in a movie with 2 hip hop artists. What was it? Hop Hard? Sure that. So I don't know, man. I don't know where God is going with this.
That thing in that track. The fuck? This shit is wild. Go ahead.
Thought certain people were my friend, you know, and you don't want to believe that your friends would do certain things, but yeah.
Exactly. Again, Lord Jamar was like a old drunk uncle to conspiracy theories. You're bombarded with a whole bunch of information, and he's just trying to make sense of it all, you know? That's not to throw under the bus and, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what he's talking about. You know? Just asking questions and trying to, you know? But you can't bombard it over like that on your show and then turn around and call him crazy. That's asinine.
It's definitely possible. But yeah, I was just not in my right state of mind. I apologize for allowing y'all to see me lose my cool. Yeah, that's what happened.
He believes his own shit. So I just wanted to get that out. and talk about that.
He didn't
He
lose
just
his
seems,
cool.
I don't know him
Yeah.
at all, and I am.
I don't trust nobody that shaved their whole face, the whole mustache and beard, anything like that. I don't trust nobody like that, man. So watch out for them butterface ass thing.
Like, I understand the situation, and from what I saw, it just seemed like he buys his own shit. I think I think it's a performance. Oh, yeah. I think it's a performance. He can be very direct with the words he wants to say, and then other times he's choosing to use like coded language and make you, he's not.
Also, what Godfrey doing is not a performance. Godfrey ain't putting on. He's putting on right now for y'all. You know, this Indian man right here. He's just going with whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Lame and goofy.
Talking.
Who is this chick?
Directly.
Right.
I think that he knows exactly what he's doing. And part of it is, the clicks of it all. Even Terrence Howard, I watched his interview with Joe Rogan. That's a very long interview to watch.
Yeah.
And when you watch things like that, then they say another thing, and it's like, dang, well, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I think any human being that is curious, it has a little bit of like open-minded, like is a little bit open to like, well, let me hear what they have to say.
Yeah.
Right. And so he is constantly incubated by people who shit with you probably works because you're not somebody that's like, you don't care if the earth is round or flat, but you're like, but I want to know, like, what do you think? And show me.
Yeah.
I want to hear how it's sparking for you, right?
Yeah.
And so then when he's put in a position, all of these things going into this person that is sort of eloquently and effortlessly disproving what you said. And now your audience of people, you and Ante, who at first were like, we're going to give you each. Like he said he wanted to debate Neil deGrasse. For any human being, when they're embarrassed, but especially a grown male. I don't have the information. But let me.
Right.
I'm vested. Back to the mat and try, and that's
yeah.
So what he's doing is just trying to save. Ultimately, he can't. He got to keep his thing going too.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
But you know, and Dante's like, you could have had you a bunch of money too. He because I know he lost any money on his shit. You see how he's like, it's gonna cost you $20, da da da.
Clearly that you respected him,
Yeah,
and tried to protect him because you didn't release.
I didn't release
the
that
video.
shit, but then he got on and started talking shit about me to some two bum-ass white dudes. Like, since you feel maybe I am embarrassed in front of like you talking to these two motherfuckers.
Go that.
Show like.
So here's the thing. So after that, he went to the Flat Earth dudes. He did a show with the Flat Earth dudes, and the dude. Well, go ahead, because I can't even explain it. Like, so, Mike, you got it on. I think it's 17 minutes in.
On it, like you just said, you can't stick a cruise ship or a person to the bottom of it. It contain air on the outside of it, so it's not a model; it's a toy. But if we looked at the Flat Earth model, a bucket of a dinner of bucket from Kentucky Fried Chicken with the mashed potatoes and the gravy and everything, the gravy lays level in there. It's contained. You can float a cruise ship on it. The plastic dome over the top, you can put air in there. It'll be contained. You can. It's gonna fall off. Put a little boat in there or a person, and it's contained. A bucket for the Earth, then the globe.
I can. So, like, how you don't push back on? Like, all of a sudden, I've seen Dave and I've seen him. That dude is called Flat Earth.
Bro, are you serious? You think they're trying to diss Lord Jamar by making them Kentucky Fried Chicken reference? Reach. How far can I reach? How far can I reach through the motherfucking internet? Slap the shit out of these dudes, man. Obviously, he wasn't trying to make him this on some Kentucky Fried Chicken shit on the low. Come on. Earnest. Y'all are saying that because that's how you. That's kind of messed up.
Build it up. The boat. You couldn't see the bottom of the boat, no matter how.
Slave boat, right? There's slaves in the bottom of the boat. Now, okay, at first.
I don't see why that's funny, Godfrey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not on the FBA soil, you know? I don't see how that's funny. Like, I don't know. You're likening it to collard greens. You don't eat collard greens.
I'm not doing this episode for battle. No, I was just like, you insulted us, and we're telling our truths. I didn't do anything, and I'm the first person to go, my bad. I'm sorry that it went that way. But you're making it our fault, and it makes you look more like a fucking kid. I'm sorry. This shit's whack. It was whack, and I'm disappointed in the guy.
Show.
Everything's there.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
here.
Mike has a daughter.
Baby daughter. Girl, yeah.
That he could go spend time with. Nobody wants to be in the studio.
Remember, he said, "Oh, it's some hip hop shit." This is a couple years back. You say, "Oh, that's some hip hop shit, right?" You know what I'm saying? To be army strong and all this bullshit that they're talking, right? Or it's some hip hop shit. Everything's some hip hop shit when it comes to being. They're saying look. Why were you on the show back in the day? Lord Jamar, I think hip hop is a man's game.
Meet at the docks. Right back. It was like, you're sad. Like, what is I was at a Dairy Queen Sundays. Wait, oh my God. He goes, dude, first of all, which side? There's all kind of stuff. There's all it's all about paying clothes? Is it off the chain?
Off the chain. A pizza parlor around here, around the corner from your house.
Oh, yeah. Is it that down the block? Yeah, that's my shit.
That Tony's people?
Probably, yeah.
Well, we just went to that.
They good money. Yeah. Right next door.
Is that good?
Yo, they got, listen, there's Italian shit around here. It's
real.
It's fucking Italians. Hey, yo, I'm talking about, forget about it. Italians about it. Hey, what the fuck you talking about?
That, you know, get that for days, yeah, okay. That pizza's good? Oh, right. I was gonna ask you that, just man, is that too good? But I see
his fake Italian accent. He doesn't even know how to do the Italian accent, bro.
Nah, it actually is good. Actually,
it's like good old just New York. I'm a thick crust person too, but the Italians, you know, they just get a sauce.
So why are we here? Why are we doing this right now? Because usually we shoot our episodes and then we segment them through the week.
Yeah.
But in our last episode,
so you're probably wondering, what are we doing in Jamar's house?
Yeah, that's where we're at. We're at my crib right now, basically. Just streaming on a webcam.
So let me tell you what happened. We scheduled Godcast program, and naturally we had to address that name which we will not bring up today. His name is Voldemort. Going to we were going to touch on that for a segment. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we go through our topics, some extra extended time. But what we didn't want to do to you guys was give you a whole week of that which we don't speak.
We didn't want to give you a segmented. We didn't want to give too much time to this whole Eminem shit.
Yeah, we didn't want to do Monday. I'm not mentioning his name at all. That is a buzzword for him. I'm staying far away from
this whole Marshall matter.
Babylon.
This whole Marshall Mathers matter.
We didn't feel it was fair to the Godcast to kill y'all with that Monday, Wednesday,
right? And I didn't feel like it warranted that much attention. Right. To try to stretch it out and
you're gonna get the whole extended all three segments.
Now let me warn you.
here. You know, my side of the fence says, nigga, if you feel that strong about it, shut the fuck up and take your ass in the booth. About it.
Damn.
Now, hashtag lyrics matter, hashtag born to born, and that's all we gonna say about that.
Hashtag who says it matters.
Look at his face. Happy to be there. Just happy to be there. Now you want to throw God, Lord Jamar, under the bus. Cut it out. We see right through you, Godfrey. This is the whole way of undermining FBA, you know, because what Fat Joe said, you know, so you should have went in on Fat Joe. You haven't done a show about that yet. So Godfrey, cut your ass, man. Cut it out. Cut the bullshit out, man. Apologize to your homeboy. Let him know that, you know, you were being slick and you ain't even trying to do that. But you ain't gonna do that because, you know, you're trying to capitalize off this moment. But I mean, does it mean losing a good friend? The miscommunication on your part? Where my Amazon? No must. So you keep it real in the field. Get out of here. Signing out. Peace.